Beginning of day 2. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm ready to start ironing on the interfacing. Got my music playing and I'm feeling good. Woo! Alright, excuse my music going on in the background, but I just thought I'd show you the process of fusing interfacing to the fabric. Alright, I have this bowl of water that is turning brown from dipping the towel in it. And I wring out the damp towel and lay it over the fabric and the interfacing. And then I iron it on so that the moisture fuses, seeps into the interfacing and fuses the glue to the fabric. So there you go. And this up here, this is a stain. I'm not burning the towel. Alright, bye. Okay, that took a lot longer than I thought it was, but the interfacing is all fused now. Boom shakalaka. I have laid my original pattern over the interfacing and marked out the seam allowance so that I know where to sew the pieces together. And I am working on the second half of the front piece now. Alright, I have pinned the pieces together along the seam allowance line, and now I will sew them together and put them over the base fabric that I cut out yesterday. Alright, I have pinned the pink brocade to the base fabric and I'm gonna top stitch it on now. Drafting sleeve patterns. I have pinned the sleeve pattern onto 2 layers of the pink brocade. And Dad is still asleep. Okie dokie, here is what just happened. I got the sleeve on. It doesn't look very good, but I tried it on and it looks better when my arm is in it. I just spent a little over 45 minutes trying to put the sleeve on and it wasn't fitting, and I finally figured out why. My sleeve pattern, I did the mock-up of the sleeve pattern on my dress form, and I wrapped the muslin around and marked it, so it's not exactly symmetrical. And what I was doing was trying to put the right sleeve on the left armhole. Yep, I'm super smart. It took forever and it was very stressful, but I got the sleeves on. Most of the sleeves. I still have to do the circle cuff things. I don't know what to call those. The other half of the sleeves. They're going to be like little circle skirts with wedges cut out of them. But yeah, got that done. And I'm going to wait until I get the other parts of the sleeves and line them to see if I have enough lining for the inside of this, because it is lined with the base material that I used, and I think that would work fine for lining if I didn't have enough. Alrighties. Gonna get lunch now. Alrighty, so the half circle skirt that I made yesterday is 1 yard long, almost, because I cut it from, I put it on fold and I cut it at the longest point that there was, which was just under a yard, because I took out my my waist measurement, so it's not long enough, so I'm adding a waistband to it, which I measured on my dress form and I drafted. I just didn't film any of that. So yeah, let's cut this out, sew it on, and see if it's long enough. Alright, I'm sewing the ruffles now, and it's going pretty well. I just have a little life hack for anyone who has this kind of sewing machine. The easiest way to make ruffles, and it's pretty awesome, and they're all even and great, with this kind of sewing machine, is to put it on a wide stitch. I'm using 9. It's the second widest. And turn the string tension up on this little finger majigger here. I'm using 5. It was on 9, but the ruffles were too dense, so I went down to 8, and then I went down to 6, and now I'm down to 5, and I'm at a place where I like the size of the ruffles now. And I've got all these to do, and I'm going to guess it's not going to take me any more than 10 minutes. Alright, let's talk to you later. Done. Gonna measure out on the skirt where all the ruffles are gonna go, and I have my pivot device ready. Alright, done that, but I think I'm gonna have to ration my ruffles, because there's a lot of lines and I'm not sure, well, I'm pretty sure it won't be enough. So I'm gonna go all the way around the bottom edge and then see what I have. So we've hit the first major roadblock in the construction. I thought I would have enough ruffles to do, you know, at least some of this. I went around the bottom layer of it, and I had 7 ruffle strips, and this bottom layer used 4 of them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Probably panic. Honestly, you know, but I'm probably going to have to get more fabric or change my design again. Alright, bye. Okay, so since I can't finish my my skirt until I solve my ruffle problem, I'm gonna thread a few bobbins with yellow and work on my petticoat. Okay, I have had an epiphany. I'm going to disassemble the rest of the ruffles that I had. So I had the 3 ruffle panels, and I'm going to re-ruffle them, but less ruffly so they stretch out longer. And I'm going to put them along the lines just where you can see them, where the skirt is not covering. And I think that is going to make them last a lot longer. Yeah. Okay, I solved the ruffle debacle, and I think that this is going to be enough to go the rest of the way around where it needs to go. But I'm going to wait until the outer skirt is actually attached to the yellow skirt and the bodice to figure out where the rest of these ruffles are going to go so that I place them correctly. But that does leave me with the fact that I was going to use those same ruffles that I used under here to do the lining ruffles of the pink skirt. So we're experimenting, I say we, I am, with the ribbon that I got for the neckline. And I have enough to go around the entire outside of the pink skirt and then some. But I wanted to have the skirt be pink and then have yellow ribbon and red ribbon. Not red, pink. So it's like pink, yellow, pink. But I don't have bigger pink ribbon. I do have tulle, and I have smaller pink ribbon. So I'm brainstorming and trying to figure out how I could go pink, yellow, pink with what I have. And I think I'm gonna fold or twist the tulle around itself somehow, the two colors of tulle around themselves, and use that for the bigger ruffle underneath, for the 2 layers of ruffle. Wish me luck. End of day 2. It is only 7:10, but the generator has run out of gas, so I'm going to turn my sewing machine off so that we can have enough power to watch Jeopardy. I figured out what I'm going to do for the ruffles. 2 different kinds of ribbon, and I think that looks cute even though the colors don't exactly match. The pink ribbon doesn't exactly match the color of the brocade, but I think that it's enough of an accent that it's going to add to it instead of detract from it. Alright. What? End of day 2.